Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are doing another full face beads, but this face beads is specifically for acne prone skin. So yeah, let's stick around and then we'll see how to achieve this look and hide those acne marks, because sometimes they ain't cute. You know, we love ourselves, but they ain't cute through makeup sometimes, you know. But yeah, how to cover some texture like parts and stuff like that and achieve this look. So yes, stay tuned. Alright, so we obviously, whenever you're doing acne makeup and stuff like that, in fact, whenever you're doing any sort of makeup, I would always recommend that you do heavy skin prep. So the best thing you can do for your makeup is honestly go through your skincare routine. So that's what I'm about to do right now. So I'm just gonna take a cotton pad and it's got my toner in it, and I'm just gonna clean my face. I'm just gonna clean my face and I'm gonna show you guys my skincare routine. So yeah. Okay, I've done that. And then I like to go in with aloe vera as well. I just find that it's very soothing to my skin. To each his own. Whatever works for you, you can do whatever works for you. But yeah, aloe vera, and then I let that dry off. But just to not prolong the skincare stuff, I'll do another video on skincare. Also, I'm not well, like I think I caught the flu, but I'll be okay. And then, so obviously after I've done my aloe vera, I go in with a niacinamide serum. And then I go in with Benzac gel for acne scarring, because I've got acne prone skin. And then moisturizer, of course. And I always never forget. Okay, so I wanted to actually say that this really dries up your face. So I've got oily skin and I go through a whole day without oily skin with this product. So I don't like that. I prefer a lot of moisture in my skin. So I would find myself doing maybe this. So this skin SPF is amazing. Always use SPF so that you're just protected.
So I've already done my eyeshadow. I wanted to go with a purple look because I'm actually trying to really start enjoying color. I've never been one for color, but I'm like, I really want to try it out now and dive into it. So the first thing that is very important after doing your skincare is the kind of base you use before your foundation. So you definitely need to hydrate your skin with a good setting spray, with a good primer, because that's the only thing that really helps. Like, I am not well, so I need to kind of have this ginger tea. It's so disgusting, but anyways, going back to the primer. So this is the She Glam Hydrating Firm Grip Primer, and I just really love this primer. I've been using it for quite a while, and I find that it really keeps your makeup fully gripped and in place. And I just love that. It's like the perfect function, the perfect use, and it's a true product. So yeah, I full on going with that, and I let it just melt in my skin. But before that, I always hydrate my face with a setting spray. These are all now makeup products, so it's not like a hydrating mist, but like it's a setting spray hydrating mist. So it's not just filled with the vitamins, it's just also for makeup and cosmetic use. So after that, I just let the primer sit in and I go straight into my brows. And the most important thing, because I've got oily skin, is that I actually lay down my brows with got2b gel. So I missed that step with you guys, but if you want me to do a video, I definitely can. So basically, yeah, I set the Got2b gel in a spoolie and I brush out my brows up until they are dry, and then I go in with a setting powder just to mattify them, and then I just basically outline the shape of my brows with a pencil. And obviously you gotta conceal your brows. So yeah, this is me just applying the concealer around the edges because I've obviously done a whole lot of eyeshadow. But yeah, this is the worst day to record a voiceover because I'm like caught the flu and I just installed my braces, so it just hurts, but I have to do this. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. But yeah, look at that golden hour just coming right through my bedroom. So pretty. The sun just does wonderful things sometimes. But anyways, yeah, so basically it's very important to blend out the product steps. Like, make sure you blend things out each step you go, because it leaves creases and we don't want that. We want a full coverage look to cover up all these basically things we want to hide, you know. So another important step is to go in with a color corrector that is suited for your skin. So go hard with that color corrector. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Like, don't be stingy. So golden hour kind of killed it, but it's basically orange. I'm sure you guys can see that. And yeah, so go into all your spots, all those spots that are heavy, and blend it out. So I've already blended it out and I put some setting powder on it, and I actually wanted to try this trick with the She Glam blush, where you apply blush first and then foundation after. So I'm kind of like excited to see how this goes, and kind of nervous because I don't want to look red or orange or some wild undertones. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this sit in a bit and then blend it out, and then just hope for the best, because oh my word, I hope I do not turn orange. But I felt kind of comfortable to risk it with this one because it's the She Glam one. It doesn't really, you really have control over how much pigmentation you put onto your face. So look at that, it was so strong and now it's like so light. So yeah, I want to see how this goes. So this is the Estee Lauder foundation, and I basically lost my applicator, so I'm using this brush that I found in my brush bag. And yeah, this is the Estee Lauder, and hopefully this honestly doesn't go out. So this is another step, guys. If you want to cover acne and deep marks and all that stuff, definitely apply light foundation, but the steps gotta be heavy. You gotta go in with that powder, you gotta go in with that hydrating mist in every single step, so that in the end everything can set well and cover up those spots and those marks, you know, so it can really be full coverage. So yeah, don't be stingy with product, just know how to layer well, you know. So yeah, let's see how this actually goes. It is the wildest thing for me that I literally had my birthmark right on my forehead. But it's just wild in the sense that I really gotta always make sure to blend out that area with a deeper shade because it's a completely different color shade. But yeah, just wild. But yeah, I love myself. I love my skin. No issues there. Just gotta really make it work. That's that, you know? And it's just like, ooh, you see that contrast. I don't really like that red undertone. I wasn't feeling it. But now that I'm looking at it on camera, it's so different. But I'm not feeling it. I'd rather blush in a controlled zone on top of the foundation. I'm sticking to that. I'm not doing these wild hacks that, yeah, work for others. But yeah, it all depends on your skin tone. Always remember, guys, it all depends on your skin tone, you know? So now I'm going in with my concealer. And with concealer, guys, yeah, you know, the no makeup girlies, they put little concealer, but if you really want to get that full coverage look, you really got to go hard with it. And this, if you have perfect skin, which for the sake of this video, is for acne prone skin with like dark marks and stuff like that. So yeah, go hard with it. Go hard with it. Don't be ashamed. Just let it sit in, even always let it sit in. And my number one trick that I've learned through time is that to actually make sure that when you blend this out, like, you gotta have patience. You gotta have, like, you gotta take your time and make sure to blend directly right on the spot. Like, you will never fail. Do not blend all over the area. Take your time and just lightly blend in the zone, you know, and keep it in that area so that when you put in your setting powder, again, guys, like I said, sorry, just gotta cut that. Always put in your setting spray during every step. It keeps the skin hydrated and it keeps your skin from basically becoming cakey when the makeup sits all over. So yeah, blend right in the zones. Don't let it fly everywhere, you know? So yeah, blend right in the zones. Try your best to not leave it wet, but leave it in a sense that you can see that this is the only place you applied it in. You know, you can see those demarcation marks that you can tell the transition of the colors. Then that's what you blend out, you know, the darker shade onto the lighter shade. But yeah, try to keep this particular part very in its zone so that it can actually pop and actually highlight your face and bring out the parts that are not actually covered with all that acne that you see on the side of my face, you know? So yeah, this is me contouring my face. I feel like I should add a bit more the next time. So that's just a disclaimer for you guys. I would have added the next time. Usually I add a bit more, but I think the lights was really hurting my eyes. And yeah, I wasn't really seeing straight, but definitely I would add a bit more again. But yeah, we recorded content and here it is. I feel like it's still a good tutorial. And yeah, but yeah, we're gonna just blend this out and hopefully it can do what it does. So you see that effect on my forehead. So that deep brown is my forehead color, which is not my full face color. So I've got combination skin. So yeah, so it's all of that, guys. This video is filled with combination skin, oily skin, acne skin, scars, covering your scars, all of that stuff. So yeah. So now you see I have to go right back in with the blush. But thank God the She Glam blush is not wild. Some blushes are like so wild that you just like, what have I done? And you just like, you don't know where to go next. But this one, you really control the experience. If you want to go darker, you can go darker. If you want to just stay at the original base, because you're going to see what it looks like, it's really not bad. And this color, I didn't like it when I first bought it, but I realized with my skin tone, this deep red actually works best, you know, because sometimes you want to keep it natural, and the phases of it really help you because you control the amount of product that is on your face. I love that. So now, before we actually go in with our setting powder, that's actually another step that usually when you do your everyday makeup, you hardly add that step in. But depending on what's your game, you would, you know. But yeah, first set your face with like compact powders. So I'm starting off with a light shade. Yo, whatever I'm watching has really got me hooked. I think it's The Blacklist. It is so good. Like, I don't know why I haven't watched these series for such a long time. I really have a problem with watching series while everyone is still hyping them up. But this has been years now. It's bad. Maybe because I was young and my viewing was controlled. I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, so I'm just bronzing my face a bit with a bronzer. Something to just give that illumination. Something to just, you know, give some shine. All of this, guys, remember, makeup is an illusion. All of this is to still elude from what's actually going on underneath. So it just gives you that full coverage, luminous face, you know? So yeah, it just gives it that human-like aspect to things. So yeah, I'm just going to go in with my lips. I always do... Well, I'm trying different colors. I'm going to actually do another video of lip colors. I've got this new MAC collection and I actually want to try that out. But yeah, this is usually my go-to look. So because it's a matte lipstick that I put on, I have to kind of let it like sit in a bit, but it starts off very wet, so it takes a while to actually dry up. Sometimes I actually add powder on it. So right now, while I wait for it to actually dry up, I'm just contouring my face with a brown darker powder in those darker areas, so the contoured areas, and basically the bottom parts of my face, you know. So I'm gonna go in with my liner again just to accentuate those lines. I already got big lips. I'm not into the make your lips bigger look. It suits certain people. I think it's so pretty, but somehow it doesn't work for me. It really doesn't work for me. I don't know why, but yeah, it just doesn't work for me. So yeah, this is me actually setting this. It actually looks cuter if I let it actually get set in by powder, you know, and then I go in again with a pencil, because obviously a pencil is like a pencil, and if the product underneath is like wet, the pencil doesn't really draw properly. So you always gotta go in, take your time, be patient, but you always gotta go in with an extra step, you know, in layers, not heavy. But yeah, basically, girls, this is what we on about. So now we are baking. This is actually the funnest part. I love this part. The way that like your under eye lines disappear, the way that those pores disappear is just, I would actually pay a lot of money. The richer I get, I know I'm gonna be investing deep on good premium setting powders. But honestly, the trick is to just find one that really works good for your skin, because we all have different skin. So whether it's a drugstore one, whether it's an expensive one, I just really love this step. It's just, it gives me joy. It just gives me joy. The way that literally the powder sucks all the moisture is, love it. Because we're going for a mattified look, so it's doing what it must do. Amazing, 100%, you know?
After complaints were made by a female student. Aggravated harassment, non-stop phone calls, stalking her in class. The girl was terrified, but no criminal charges were filed, and that's why it wasn't on our radar.
Stalkers, obsessive types, men who get violent when the women they want reject them.
That's what Mary Ann was hiding. She was afraid of her husband.
Whoever killed him might have been protecting her. If we're right, these 7 men had dangerous fixations on 7 women. The copycat killer was protecting those women.
If those women in 5 different states had the killer, even though they were in danger, Diane Cosgrove got legal help with her divorce from a local nonprofit called Docket One, the student advocacy group that went after Jeff Nugget was called
Right Voice.
Right Voice. They're both affiliates of a national organization called My David Shelters.
We're the largest nonprofit victims assistance association in the US.
So obviously, the trick for this is to highlight the parts that are actually, that you've highlighted with your highlighter. So your lighter parts, the parts that you want to pop, and you gotta put this on there. So it just has many functions, but it really helps your makeup stay in place and hide those under parts that we actually don't want to see, like your lines, your pores if you've got big pores, and to just set your makeup.
Are you familiar with trafficking? The only other thing those 7 women have in common is your organism.
I needed to do a quick disclaimer, you guys. So the basis of all acne prone skin, I am not gonna lie, let's be honest, it's water. It's water. You must just consume as much water as you need to consume to kill that acne from the inside, because that's the only way, guys, it's gonna work out. So yes, stay hydrated always. I get my water from Office Water, so yeah, get your water from Office Water. This is not a promo, this is not an ad, I just love the water. So yeah, don't forget to keep healthy from the inside out. So basically we've achieved this full look, and yes guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notification bells. And if there's anything that you guys want to find out about, just comment below and I'll be sure to answer whatever queries you guys have. So yeah, bye.